to the Talk 52 Real Estate Practice Podcast. This is where you listen in on real estate practice sessions so you can hear what to say when you're talking to buyers and sellers. I'm Darren Tunstall, real estate professional, coach, and author. Here's how this works. You're going to hear agents working through a dialogue together, word for word, and then putting it into their own natural tone, style, and phrasing, followed by a short discussion. The goal isn't perfection. It's repetition, confidence, and execution. Let's get into this. Today's dialogue is circle prospecting around a new listing. Let me go and change screens here because I want to. This whole week is about making calls, circle prospecting around a new listing, FSBO, introduction and relationship building. You're making a call there, calling expired listings on Wednesday,
But
Thursday. What's that?
I need this. Thank you.
Oh, cool. Right on. Yeah, this is all about lead gen, lead gen, lead gen this whole week.
Mhm.
Past client referral check-ins Thursday, right? And then on Friday, we're going to end up with investor opportunity prospecting. And I'm going to go back the week before on week 22 just to say on Friday, don't know if any of you read over it, but we're going to practice this again. I'll probably bring it back for the following week, which is why do I need an agent if I have AI? So
Good,
and the
good, good.
and the reason why I decided on that one is because somebody, I don't remember who, sent me an article about, no, it was a podcast about somebody who sold their home um using AI. It was a for sale by owner and they used their home using AI and then somebody wrote an article on it and the question was why do I need a realtor if I can use AI to help me through the whole process? So we kind of address what the article says and then simultaneously practice the dialogue as to why they do need a realtor, even though that they have AI. All right, but for today we are going over Dan's world, circle prospecting, right? All right, and I know you have a new listing, right, coming up.
I do. Yep. Next Wednesday we're
Yeah.
going live.
Very good. Cool. Congrats on that. And hopefully this will help. So let's go ahead and get this set up. Circle prospecting around a new listing. In this scenario, you are calling a homeowner who lives near a newly listed property. Your goal is to make them aware of the listing, understand their level of interest in local market activity, and offer helpful information that keeps the conversation relevant and neighbor focused. This could be your listing. Ideally, it should be your listing, right? But if it's not, that's okay. There might be a listing in an area that you're farming and it comes up and, maybe you can host that open house too. You never know. So, but that's the scenario for today. Go ahead and break us out into pairs. Okay. Let's go ahead and have Jackie be the agent first. How about that?
Okay,
When
okay.
you're ready, Jackie.
Hey. Hi Dan, this is Jackie Ramsey with Keller Williams. I'm just reaching out because a home just came on the market in your neighborhood, and I've been calling some of the nearby homeowners to make sure that you're aware of it. We'll also be hosting an open house this Saturday, and if you'd like to stop by and take a look.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. Who's this? What is this
Oh,
about?
hi. My name's Jackie Ramsey. I'm with Keller Williams Realty, and there's a house right down the street from you that just went on the market, and I just wanted to see if you were aware of it and invite you to our open house.
Oh, okay. No, haven't heard much about it. Not really sure why you're calling me about it.
Yeah, I just wanted to, reach out to the neighbors and, just see if you had heard anything about it. Have you happened to notice the sign out front?
Yeah, I saw the sign when I was driving down the street, but that's really about it.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. Most people see the sign but never really hear what ends up happening with the property. And just out of curiosity, have you ever wondered what your home might be worth based on some of the recent sales around you?
Um, I mean, I'm definitely not planning on moving anytime soon, but yeah, of course, I've always been curious just to know what my house has been worth or what it could sell for.
Yeah, I totally get that. even when people aren't planning to move, they still like knowing what's happening around them. What I'd be happy to do is put together a quick neighborhood update for you. It's basically just a snapshot of what's selling, what's coming on the market, and how nearby homes are performing.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I think I'd be open to receiving some information like that.
Perfect. I'll get that put together for you. The address I have is 123 Main Street. Is that still the best place to send it?
That is my address, but is there an easier way to get that info? Can you just email it to
Absolutely.
me?
Yes, I can email it to you as well. I can do both, is what I would prefer. Um,
Okay.
what's your email?
It's dan@pizzanogroup.com.
Perfect. Yeah, so I will also include you in my monthly updates of the neighborhood if you'd be interested in receiving those. I won't spam you or anything like that, but I will put you in my database if you're cool with that. And you'll just get monthly updates from me about like market conditions in the neighborhood if that's okay.
Yeah, no, that sounds great actually. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay, sounds good. I'll get this out to you, and I may be stopping by your house tomorrow at like 3 o'clock because I'll be in the neighborhood. If you're okay with that, I'll drop it off for you in person.
Yeah, that should be fine. Thank you. I'll be home.
Okay, awesome. I look forward to meeting you. Thanks so much. Have a
All right,
great
thank
day.
you.
Interesting. You
Awesome.
change that up a little bit because at the end there it says, and if you happen to be around, would love to have you stop by the open house.
Oh, yeah, I kind of got.
That's all
uh,
right. No, you did perfect. You did great. Um, the purpose of this dialogue is obviously promote what you're going to be doing this
Mhm.
week, and you did a fantastic job. But towards the end there, you already have their name. Well, we have their name now, but was also to confirm the address, to get their phone number, or you already have their phone number, and to get their email address. So that's exactly what I did intentionally to make sure, hey, get your address first. Is that still the best place to send it? Yes, awesome. And you did do that. And then the second was, is there an easier way? Yeah, absolutely. Let me grab your email. What's the best email address? But you did great. Good job. Dan, you ready?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Hey Jackie, it's Dan with Rise Realty. I'm reaching out because a home just came on the market in your neighborhood, and I've been calling some of the nearby homeowners to make sure they're aware of it. We'll also be hosting an open house soon if you'd like to stop by and take a look.
I'm sorry, who is this? What? What?
Yeah, Dan from Rise Realty. I know I'm calling you out of the blue. Have you heard about the home that just came on the market on your street?
Yes, I saw the sign.
Okay, great. And I appreciate you sharing that. So most people see the sign, but never really hear what ends up happening with the property. Out of curiosity, have you ever wondered what your home might be worth based on some of the recent sales around you?
Yeah, I kind of wonder, but I usually just look at Zillow.
Yeah, totally understand. And Zillow is a good reference tool, but they're not as accurate as someone who's an expert in the area. Would you be open to an on-site home evaluation?
No, not quite yet. Maybe you could just email me or text me something.
Sure. Yeah, I do keep the neighbors updated with a monthly housing report. What would be a good email for you?
Jackie at JackieRamseyRealty.com.
Okay. All right, great. And um, would you be stopping by the open house this weekend?
Oh, you're having an open house? Yeah. I'd love to see what the inside looks like. I know they remodeled.
All right, great. So yeah, come on by. We're having open houses Saturday and Sunday from 12 to 2 p.m. Please introduce yourself to me. I'll have that report ready for you at the open house if you want to pick it up there as well. And
Oh,
then
that would actually be good because my other neighbor was going to come with me.
great. Yeah, awesome. And I'd be curious to get your thoughts on the layout of the house and how it compares to your house and where you think um how do you think we price the house to list it?
Okay, sounds good.
Great. All right. So Jackie, I appreciate you taking the time. Before I do let you go, you mentioned that your neighbor was coming to you to the open house. Are they considering selling?
No, we're more just nosy. We just want
Gotcha.
to see what the inside looks like because it looked like they were working on that kitchen forever.
Yeah, they did a great job to it. They, put the quartz countertops, they replaced the cabinets, they took down a wall actually, so the increased living area is fantastic now.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. I kind of want to do that to my house if I decide to stay.
Where would you go if you decided to move?
I don't know. I need to be by water. So if I leave California, I'm going to have to be by a lake.
Okay,
And so that would not be Arizona, even though I have
gotcha.
family there. So I don't know. We're up in the air still.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think about the list price of 749?
It's 899. I'm just shocked. I paid like 65,000 for my house. So yeah,
Wow.
I'm really excited about that.
Great, great. Yeah, I mean, so that's kind of what's been selling in the area. Houses between, 800 and 900,000, based on size, style, and condition, of course. But have you
Maybe I
done
should take
any?
my money and run.
Absolutely. Yeah, now's a good time. That's something that I could help you out with when the time is right, of course, too.
Okay.
Great. All right.
I'm glad
So,
you called. I look forward to meeting you.
yeah, thanks, Jackie. I'll see you this weekend and reach out with any questions if you have any before
Okay.
then.
Sounds good. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. I'm an actress.
Yes, you are. You get to wake up everyone. That's awesome. Good job. Um,
I like how he doesn't miss the buying signals. I love that about you, Dan. You don't miss the buying signals. You know how to flip that script when you need to.
hmm Thank you.
yeah, it's a very calm, no rush, listen, right? Play back what you said. And like you said, listen to the buying signals, listen to the selling signals, right? Maybe I should take my money and run. If you bought it for $65,000, you might have been living there for a while, right? $1 million in your bank account sounds pretty good right now. All sorts of stuff are going on there. And I know Dan, and I know Dan that you've gotten listings. It's not in the dialogue, but um, you talked about the neighbors as well, right? And I know you've gone to the neighbors' houses and gotten listings by that, and it's a great question to ask. So we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna put up a clock, 3 minutes and 15 seconds each. All right.
Stick to a
And
script. Is that what you want us to do?
you can do whatever you want to do, but you have 3 minutes and 15 seconds to do it, and I'm gonna cut you off. All right. But the goal is to, hey, got a listing coming up, all right? Open house, would love to get some info to you and move on. I mean, I make it fast for a couple of reasons. One, it helps you to build confidence. And two, obviously we have a time constraint. So when you're ready, and I'm going to bring in the other two so they can listen in and we'll listen to them as well. So when you're ready, go ahead.
Hi, Dan. This is Jackie Ramsey with Keller Williams Realty. I'm just reaching out because a home just came on the market in your neighborhood, and I've been calling some of the nearby homeowners to make sure they're aware of it. We'll also be hosting an open house on Saturday if you'd like to stop by and take a look.
Oh, hey, Jackie. Yeah, thanks for giving me a call. I did notice the sign went up the other day. What's that house going to sell for?
That house is listed at 899.
899. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, see, this is exactly where I get stuck. Um, yeah, so obviously you saw the sign, and I'm just calling the neighborhood to see if you guys, are aware that the house is for sale and invite you to the open house. Have do you this is see, and this is where I get stuck. Just out of curiosity, have you ever wondered what your home might be worth based on some of the recent sales around you?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Listen, if they're listed for 899, then I have to be well over $1 million because I don't think that house is worth 899. I think you're
Yeah.
asking a little bit too much, in my
Oh,
opinion.
yeah, I know. I totally get it. Even when people aren't planning to make a move, they still want to know what's happening around them. And the market is saying that this property can be sold for that based on the sales in the neighborhood. So we're excited about it. We anticipate we'll have
Yeah.
multiple offers.
Okay.
Um, yeah,
Is
yeah.
the market still strong? Is it still a good time to sell?
It's a great time to sell. Have you been considering making a move?
Well, I'm always interested in learning, I guess, what my house could be worth. Like I said earlier, I do check Zillow, and Zillow has my house listed or valued way over than the 899 price you mentioned. So I think I can definitely get that.
Yeah. Here's what I'd like to do, if you don't mind. I would love to send you a market analysis of your property. I can see, and this is where I get stuck. This is where I get stuck because I'm not sure which way to turn. So, um, what I'd like to do is I will give you a report. If you come by the open house on Saturday, I'll bring a report with me. And if you don't mind, I can also email that to you. What's your email, Dan?
It's dan@pisanogroup.com.
Okay, sounds good. And I'll email that over to you, and I'll also meet you on Saturday. Can you come by the open house around noon?
I don't think I'll be able to make it then. Would you be able to come to my house and just kind of give me a rough idea of what you think it's worth?
Absolutely. How about today at 2 or tomorrow at 4?
Tomorrow at 4, I have to clean up.
Okay, it's all good. I'll see you tomorrow at 4, and I appreciate my call.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Good example of my loss for words. And this
That's
is why I'm
okay.
here because I'm trying to learn.
You know what? You made it all the way through, so that's okay. But we'll talk about that at the end. I want to give everybody a chance. Art, you're up. Unmute yourself. You're going to talk to Dan Pisano. All right. So you're the agent when you're
All
ready.
right.
You have 3 minutes, by the way.
Okay. Hi, Dan. This is Art with Keller Williams Realty. I'm reaching out because a home just came on the market in your neighborhood, and I've been calling some of the nearby homeowners to make sure they are aware of it. We'll also be hosting an open house soon if you'd like to stop by and take a look.
Um, yeah, thanks for the call. I'm just curious, how did you get this number?
I am a realtor, so and since you are a homeowner of 123 Main Street house, like this information is kind of like public, you know. If you ever bought the house, like realtors can see who is the owner of some houses. So this is how I got it.
All right, and I'm sorry, what's the purpose of the call again?
So the house right around the corner uh, came on the market, and I'm just calling you because I just wanted to let you know that it came on the market, and I also wanted to invite you to our open house, which gonna be like this Friday, starting at 2 p.m.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I did see the for sale sign go up, and I'm curious, what are you listing that for?
So it's being listed for 7,049, 749, and yeah,
Wow, really? 749?
yeah. So what do you think about this?
I think that's kind of low, in my opinion. I would have thought it'd be listed for a lot higher than that.
Oh, you know what the house, right? I'm talking about and how many bedrooms, what the square footage.
Yeah, the one on the corner, I think it's well, how many bedrooms is it?
It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms,
Okay.
pretty nice little house. So,
Seven.
uh, is it same type of building like you have?
Well, yeah, I have 3 beds, 2.5 bathrooms. I think I'm around 2,000 square feet. So, I mean, I don't know. Mine's worth a lot more than 749 in my opinion.
Got about 30
Yeah.
seconds.
Well, you know what? You know, it's nice. I would love to talk about this more with you. So, if you mind, I would happy to make a marketing analysis based on houses like yours is in yours area and provide it to you. Like,
Okay.
and then you'll see more. You'll get more clear data on this.
Is there a cost to that? Am I gonna have to pay for that?
No, no, it's completely free. It was nothing to you.
All right, time's up. Not normally you would not you'd say we'll talk about this later. I gotta go. All right. Dan, talk to Alan when you're ready.
All
Three
right.
minutes.
All right. I'm gonna switch up just a little bit, but all right. Hey Alan, this is Dan Pizzal from Rise Realty. I'm reaching out because a house on your street just sold, and I thought you may want to know how that affects your own home's value.
Oh, I didn't know that was that was sold actually. That's wondering how much was sold.
Yeah, so it was 35 Main Street. It was a three-bedroom, two-bathroom, little over 1,800 square feet. They ended up getting $800,000 for it.
I see. That's a yeah, that's a low price. Probably they are in hurry to sell fast. Maybe that's the reason. Otherwise, my house worth more than that.
Oh, so you think the 800,000 is a low price?
Uh, I'm just maybe thinking about maybe they are in hurry to sell, but because uh, this is I checked the Zillow and Redfin, and that's what I was guessing to sell to be worth more than that.
Yeah, no, I see where you're coming from. And like you said, after hearing about a recent sale on their street, most homeowners are curious to know what it means for their own home's value. Has anybody provided you with an on-site home valuation lately?
Not really. I was just checking Redfin and Zillow, but I think the home valuation I hear from the real estate will be more accurate than those. And I will be happy to hear from you if you can provide that. We appreciate that.
Oh, okay, great. So I can come out either tomorrow or Wednesday at 3 p.m. both days to give you an on-site home evaluation. Which day would work better for you?
Yeah, how about Saturday at 2 p.m.? That will work for us.
Saturday at 2 p.m. Okay, great. That sounds good. And before I let you go, anybody else on the street that you know of that's considered selling or buying this year?
Not I'm aware of it, but in case if something come up, I will consider you to let them know about you.
All right, sounds good, Alan. So I'll see you Saturday at 2. And before I do come over, did you make any recent updates to the house?
No, not really. Yeah, not something special.
Okay. All right, so I'll pull some data. I'll see you Saturday at 2, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, we're looking forward to see you.
All right, thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
All right, the old Columbo. Before I go, all right, Alan, you got
Yes,
three
sir.
minutes. You're talking to Jackie when you're ready.
Okay, yes. Hi, Jackie. This is Alan with Keller Williams. I'm reaching out because of home just came on the market in your neighborhood, and I've been calling some of nearby homeowners to make sure they are aware of it. We also be hosting open house soon if you would like to stop by and take a look.
Okay, I guess.
Okay, so I know this call is out of blue, but have you have idea the market around your home, how much it is and how much that house was sold?
No, I didn't.
I see. was sold for 750, and it's a three-bedroom, two-bath. And is that you have the same three-bedroom, two-bath, your home?
Yeah, and I noticed the sign out front. Hmm.
Oh, I'm glad you find out, yeah, about the sign actually. So would be good idea to check if you see to see your home value and consider to see how much your home
Well,
is worth it.
Alan, I'm not looking to move, but you can send me, my home valuation via email if you want, but I'm not looking to move.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, I understand that. I'll be happy to provide that with the email, or do you want, or I can stop by on Saturday. I have time to give you more details about the home value for your home and
Yeah.
around your
Well,
neighbor.
let me give you my email. It's Jackie@Jackie.com. And then if you want, I'll come by the open house on Saturday.
Yeah, I think that's a big good idea. I appreciate you provide your email, and now we'll look forward to see you at the open house and provide you with the all information for your home value and in the neighbor also.
Or maybe you could just leave it on my porch.
Porch. Okay. Okay, that's easier for me also. Thank you
I'm not
very
sure I
much.
want, I'm not sure I want to give out my email right now.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. Thank you very much. I'll do that.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank
Awesome. Good. All right. And I just had an idea because I have something being delivered at my house right now. And one thing that I told them, I went out there earlier and I said, "Hey, is there anything you need from me? Because I gotta go, get on a call." And they're like, "Well, all we need to do is just put this in here, take a picture of it, and be on our way." So it just gave me a quick thought. Drop it off on the porch, take a picture of it, text it to her. I dropped it off. There you go.
you.
Anyways, and Art, to answer your question, put a dialogue in the chat box there, which is how did you get my contact information, right? Because Dan asked you, how did you get my contact information? That was a great little pushback. All right, thoughts, questions, complaints, moans, or groans?
This session is being recorded, right?
Yes.
Can we have an access to this recording?
Yeah, yeah. I'll put it up on
Because I
the
would love to like watch it through again.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I'll edit this one and get it published and send you all the link.
Awesome. Would be
I
great.
wish I wish I had dialogue like this when I'm circle prospecting. I honestly don't get a lot of answers, so that's the part. You're just getting somebody on the phone.
Mhm.
Yeah. Broker Dan says all the time, you literally see a transition in somebody within 20 minutes. And it's interesting because you go from the dialogue word for word to begin with, and then somebody else comes in a second time, and we kind of go off dialogue a little bit, and then we go off dialogue. And I brought everybody around to go around the horn just to kind of get a perspective of everybody. And overall, I'm going to say everybody did a really good job, right? But it literally changes over time within that 20 minutes. And it is pretty fascinating to watch because, Art, to your point, you want to listen to it. And I'm sure you don't want to just listen to yourself. I think you want to listen to others and learn from others. And that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Broker Dan, you got anything to say?
Yes, I like to get that link also. When you hear yourself, you can see what you can do and improve better. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get the link also, that'll be great. Thank you.
I'll send it out to everyone.
Thank you.
Yep.
Jackie,
Yes.
I would write down a list of trip up questions you can have. Always be curious, right? Just when you get to the point where you're not sure what to say, just ask a question. Yeah. Have you been through that house before? Do you know any other neighbors that are thinking about selling? Dan even, touched on that. Um, I got other things to share for Dan Pisano, but not one that's being recorded. Um, yeah, just do you need to write down some questions that you have before you pick up the phone? two things I always had. I had my pad. I had a few general questions that I would want to ask people, even if I know them and I'm going to call them. I want to think about what I want to ask them about, and then I have a mirror in front of me, so I practice smiling before I make the phone call. Because you smile, it can be people can tell over the phone. So you call Kelly Garver, she's always smiling. You can tell when she's on the phone. So just a thought.
Yeah. Yeah. And to that point, so a couple of things to add. Number one, I didn't stop. I just wanted you to go. I didn't want to
Mhm.
interrupt you. And I think one of the best things that you can do is if you have nothing to say is pause, give yourself time to think, right? And the reason why I let it go is because what are you going to do in a real situation? You're not going to tell the client like, "Hey, I don't know what to say here."
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And that's okay. But like you said in the very beginning, this is why I come here. This is why I do this. And over time, it gets better. There's a couple of other things that's going on in here. Why do I put this on a timer? Well, obviously we have a time constraint for practice, but the other thing about going quick or doing it within a certain amount of time is that it's a confidence builder as well. You know, when you get to know something and you do it really well, it's like doing a presentation. You know, if you're only given 6 minutes to do a presentation, and I'm like in total presentation mode because of my schooling recently, that's all you get. That's all you get. And it's the same situation. It's like when you make a cold call, you only get X amount of seconds or minutes to get your message across,
Yeah.
right?
Get to the
And
point.
the and how we do that is through practice. Um, and the other part of it's actually, it was just funny, and I want to say this out loud so that I make sure I capture this anyways. But it reminds me of a long time ago when I used to teach percussion music. And because my specialty was like marching percussion, drumline type stuff. You know, as an ensemble, you would practice together as an ensemble. And then when you really wanted to go deeper, you break down each section. Like, okay, snare drums, tenors, pit, bass drums only. And then when I really, really wanted to get even deeper, I would individually break it out. Let's listen to this one person play, right? And that's exactly the same scenario here. Let's listen to this one person do it their way, which goes back to Art's point is I want to go back and listen to myself, but simultaneously, I want to see how other people are doing it as well. And you get a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. And you know, it's interesting when I used to break it down like that, you get to understand all the different flaws or what somebody else is doing, and you get to change up a word here and there or a note in music terms here and there, or it might even be technique. How am I holding something? How, you know, where is my notepad on on the table, or just little things, the littlest, tiniest things can make the biggest difference. Um, Anyways, that reminded me of that just now, and I wanted to make sure that I said that out loud. So, but otherwise, I think you all did a fantastic job. And of course, going back to, I forgot who was going, but you would never just say, "Okay, time's up. I gotta go." Right?
Yeah.
You
Right.
would talk to
So
them.
you made me think of two other things. For one, Jackie, what I appreciated the fact is you fought through it. There was nobody there to rescue you. You fought through it. And each time you ran through that challenge, you sped it up. The other thing I was thinking was Dan threw out that challenge of I don't know why you're calling me. So I would have written on my pad two reasons. One, I want to make sure that you saw that the house came up for sale. Two, I want to make sure I invite you to our open house. And I would have those things written down so that when somebody throws a curveball at me and I feel off guard, I've got something to refer to. So I already have my response. And when you say two reasons, it's only two reasons. I want to make sure that you're aware of what's going on in the neighborhood too. I want to make sure you don't miss this open house opportunity. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. See you there.
That's a brand new dialogue. There are two reasons why I'm calling you. We're gonna write that. I like that.
People want it to the point. They do. Like, why are you calling? Who are you? Get to the point. Like, Stop the fluff,
That's right.
Especially
Exactly.
a Dan caller like that who is already asking for specificity. You cannot be dancing around the edges. You got to be precise and just say, I mean, I would be tempted to even cut it off. Look, dude, I'm going to put together a packet for you. When you show up at the open house, I'll have it there for you. I know you're busy. Come see me. I'll see you Sunday at 1 o'clock and I'll have your packet for you. Thanks, man. See you there.
By the way, there are 433 dialogues in the library, so you're welcome to go and search any one of those. All you have to do is click on dialogue or library and use the search box to find whatever it is. Anyways,
I'll
cold
have you
call.
know, I'll have you know
Go ahead.
my car is dead, and I told my husband we can't fix it till the afternoon because I have to prospect.
There you go. That's a reason. Good job. Yeah. Door, and then you prospect again when you take it to the mechanic. You just go around that area. All right, everybody. What is next?
Eat the frog.
Yes. Yes.
Lead
Eat the frog.
generation.
Start with the
Yes.
leg.
So I do want to ask everybody who has their weekly plan ready to go this week.
I haven't put it in your dashboard, but I know what it is.
Okay, well, we got to get it written down, right? Got to put it on the screen. I am going to start hosting. I was just talking to Mark and a couple of other, or another team leader about hosting weekly planning sessions, and because it's super, super critical. And my question to you is, would it be more beneficial to you to do it towards the end of the week, like on a Friday, to prepare for the following week? Or would you prefer to do it on a Monday morning right after dialogue practice, just like this? I mean, literally, it should take no more than 10 minutes. I'm asking because it's super critically important that you have a weekly plan, right? In KW terms, Keller Williams terms, it's a 411, but you got to have that weekly plan. You got to know exactly what you need to do. Like if I ask you, what are you doing this week? You should be able to say, or how many appointments you going on this week? Two. Great. How many leads you got to get? Great. How many prospects you got to get? Great. What are you doing to meet all those people? You got to know that answer, right? Okay, it is 9:12. Good job, everyone. Congrats on everything, and we'll see you all tomorrow. This whole week is all about lead gen, all about cold calling, lead gen, FSBOs, expireds, everything. So let's go get that business. There's plenty of it out there. If you want to join these sessions live, we practice every weekday morning. This is where you build the habit of practicing, lead generating, and following up every day. Head over to talk52.com to create your account and get started. That's TALK52.com. This content is for educational purposes only and does not guarantee results. Please consult your broker, coach, or appropriate professional for guidance specific to your situation. Results will vary, and you are responsible for your own actions. Darren Tunstall, California Real Estate License 018534445, currently unaffiliated with a brokerage.